Hello dear pupils. Today we have revision for Unit 1. أعزائي التلاميذ، اليوم درسنا حيكون مراجعة مكثفة ليونت 1 وإن شاء الله تستفادون من عندها. انتبهوا علي رجاءً. We have Unit 1, Lesson 4. Our daily routine. Our daily routine. اللي هو الروتين اليومي اللي احنا نتبعه بحياتنا. أعزائي التلاميذ، هنا في هذه الباسج عندنا البريزنت سمبل، وردكم تسمعون وبعدين إن شاء الله راح نوضح الشرح بطريقة مبسطة. Now, listen to track 10.
Track 10. Listen and check your answers.
My family routine. My mum is a nurse and my dad works in an office. He's an IT programmer. He makes computer programs about buildings. My sister, ثانيا, and I go to school by bus. We leave home at 7:30. My grandma and grandpa live very near to our house. So, my grandma takes our little brother to school. My dad drives to work, and he takes our mum to the hospital first. They leave home at 6:45, because it takes more than an hour to get to the hospital and then to the office. My dad works 5 days a week, but my mum only works 3 days a week. When she is not working in the hospital, she is a housewife at home. She has 2 jobs.
أعزائي التلاميذ، مثل ما استمعنا, it is about my family routine. Here we are talking about his family routine. On page 13, we have some questions about my family routine. Where does Wissam's father work? Where does Wissam's father work? السؤال عندنا بدأ بأداة الاستفهام where واستخدم وراها does. ليش؟ لأن سأل عن وسام's father، وإحنا نعرف القاعدة عزيزي التلميذ، إذا كان عندنا الفاعل he or she or it، he she or it، we use does. إذا كان الفاعل I you we they نستخدم do. Now, so here we have Wissam's father. Wissam's father. إذا سألنا بداز حسب احنا ما نعرف وتعلمنا بالبريزنت سمبل عزيز التلميذ، الداز ما راح تنزل بالإجابة. بما أنه استخدم داز، إذا إيش راح أستخدم؟ راح أخلي اس الشخص الثالث للفعل الرئيسي اللي يسأل عنه اللي هو work. راح تكون الإجابة he، وأجيب الفعل الرئيسي work وخلي له عوضاً عن الداز اس الشخص الثالث. He works in works in an office. He works in an office. Number 2. Who is a nurse? Who is a nurse? من هي الممرضة؟ Wissam's mother is a nurse. Number 3. What time does Dania leave home? Dania leaves home نفس الطريقة نخليها الشخص الثالث. Dania leaves home at 7:30. Number 4. How many days a week does Wissam's mother work? كم يوم بالأسبوع والدة وسام تعمل؟ إذا نرجع هنا يسأل عن عدد الأيام. Yes, my mom only works 3 days a week when she is not working in the hospital. She is a housewife at home, so she works for 3 days a week. She works 3 days a week. Yes. إذن هذه الإجابات راح تكون عن my family routine مثل ما وضحت لكم أعزائي التلاميذ. استخدمنا الهي والشي والإت. إذا كان الفاعل مفرد he or she or it نستخدم does، وإذا كان الفاعل I, you, we or they نستخدم do. في حالة كان السؤال بداز في حالة كان السؤال يبدأ استخدم does مثل ما وضحت عزيزي التلميذ، الdoes تنحذف من السؤال وراح نخلي اس الشخص الثالث للفعل كما كان موضح. Now, open your activity books on page 9. On page 9 we have activity B. In activity B, complete the sentences and write the jobs. Page 8. Number 1. This person works a hospital, a doctor. إذن هنا حيكون عندنا definition. هنا definition حيكون الشخص اللي يعمل في الهوسبيتال إذن هو الدكتور. هنا بهذا الاكتيفيتي اعزائي التلاميذ راح نستخدم حرف الجر المناسب مع البليس المناسب، المكان المناسب. إذن this person works a hospital. الدكتور احنا نعرف ويا الهوسبيتال نستخدم حرف الجر ان. sorry yes. in. This person works in a hospital, so he is a doctor. Number 2. This person works home. هنا المطلوب لازم نعرف من الشخص الذي يعمل في البيت والحرف الجر المناسب اللي نستخدمه مع home. إذن مع الهوم نستخدم at. Who works at home? A house wife. Number 3. This person works the roads. من الذي يعمل في الطرقات؟ roads. عندنا أولا حرف الجر المناسب مع roads هو on. This person works on the roads, so he is a bus driver. Number 4. This person works an office. Who is working in an office? So, office, we use the preposition in. Who is that person? He is an IT programmer. عزيزي التلميذ، هذه مراجعة لحروف الجر والجوبز اللي احنا أخذناها مسبقا بيونت 1. Now, turn to page 11 on your activity book. Page 11. Read about Ahmed's day and circle the correct answer. راح أقرأ about Ahmed's day، يوم أحمد الاعتيادي اللي هو يومية يعيشه، اللي هو his daily routine، روتين اليومي. A waiter's day، a waiter's day اللي هو يوم النادل. الويتر هو النادل اللي يقدم خدماته في المطاعم. My name's Ahmed. I am a waiter and I work in a very busy restaurant in Baghdad. We are open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. We close at 9:30 in the evening. The restaurant is famous for its maklama, kuzi and biryani. For 1 week, I do the breakfast and lunch service. And the next week, I do the lunch and evening service. I prefer to start early to be at home when my children get back from school. Waiters who do breakfast service start at 6:30, but the cooks, the chefs, start at 6 o'clock. I wear a uniform to work, black trousers, a white shirt, a waistcoat, and a bow tie. I like my job because I meet lots of interesting people every day. I am a friendly, helpful person. One day, I want to have my own restaurant. أعزائي التلاميذ، مثل ما استمعنا إنه أحمد تكلم لنا عن الروتين اليومي بحياته. هو يعمل في مطعم توجد خدمتين، خدمة البريكفاست واللانش والدينر. طبعا هو يفضل الخدمة الصباحية حتى يقدر يشوف أطفاله ويرجع لهم من وقت للبيت. بالنسبة لليونيفورم زي اللي يرتدي أحمد to work black trousers اللي هو البنطلون الأسود، a white shirt, waistcoat صدرية and a bow tie اللي هذه الbow tie. Now, listen to track 11. Track 11. And we will try to answer while we are listening to the track.
Listen and check your answers. 1.
What time does the breakfast service start?
It starts at 6:30.
2.
What is another word for a cook in a restaurant?
It's a chef.
3.
Which service does Ahmed prefer?
He prefers to start early with the breakfast service.
4.
What is his uniform?
He wears black trousers and a white shirt.
عزيزي التلميذ، مثل ما استمعنا What time does the breakfast service start? Starts at 6:30. والإجابات هي إن شاء الله موجودة بنفس الباسج اللي إحنا استمعنا له وقرأناها إن شاء الله. الآن بالنسبة لل what is another word for a cook in a restaurant؟ بالنسبة يقول لك شنو هو؟ اكو كلمة ثانية مناسبة او مطابقة مرادفة لكلمة cook اللي هي الطباخ. طبعا عندنا chef. Chef and cook they have the same meaning. نفس المعنى. Now we will move to another passage which is lesson 6 in unit 1, lesson 6, my magazine. Read and write a sentence under the photos. Hello, my name is Han and I am Chinese. I live with my mom and dad on our farm. Both are farmers and my grandparents were farmers too. I have an older cousin. He lives with us and works on the farm. He is very funny. We grow rice and lots of vegetables like the cucumbers my cousin is holding in the photo. Rice grows in paddy fields. Can you see the buffaloes? The buffalo in the field? Here the farmer is getting the field ready to plant the rice. أعزائي التلاميذ, Han is from China. He is Chinese. صيني, إنه من الصين. Both his mother and father are farmers. مزارعين. مثل ما استمعتوا تكلمت لكم عن حياة هان. راح ننتقل الفرح. فرح. Hello, I am Farah. I live with my family in Baghdad. My father is a pilot and he flies planes for Iraqi Airlines. My mother is a housewife now, but she was a nurse. This is my family having lunch. You can see my mom and dad, my two younger sisters, and my big sister. My aunt is sitting opposite my mom. Here is a picture in the cockpit of my dad's plane. He and the co-pilot are getting ready to leave Dubai. This picture is at the airport in London. You can see my grandmother, my mother, and my aunt with their bags ready to check in. مثل ما استمعنا عن فرح أعزائي التلاميذ. She lives in Baghdad with her family. Her father is a pilot. Pilot, طيار. So this is the cockpit. Cockpit معناها مقصورة القيادة أو كابينة القيادة للطيار في الطائرة. Cockpit. And the co-pilot. Co-pilot مساعد الطيار. البايلوت هو الطيار والكو-pilot هو مساعد الطيار. اثنيناتهم يجلسون بالكوكبيت اللي هي قمرة القيادة. Okay. They are ready to leave Dubai. Here we have, here. We have some questions. What's the boy's name? What's the boy's name? هاي الأسئلة متعلقة بهذه الباسج. What's the boy's name? ما هو اسم الشخص الولد؟ The boy's name is Han. 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 What's his nationality? nationality مثل ما تعلمناها سابقا هي الجنسية nationality. He is from China so he is Chinese. ومثل ما تعلمنا نبدي الجنسية بالكابيتال letter. What's his father's job? He is a farmer. What's his mother's job? She is a farmer too. Now, these are questions about Farah. What's the girl's name? Her name is Farah. مثل ما تعلمنا الأسماء تبدأ بحرف capital letter. Where does she live? She lives in Baghdad. What's her mother's job? Her mother's job عمل أمها مثل ما عرفنا أنه عمل أمها a housewife. A housewife. What's her father's job? He is a pilot. Now, move to true or false. True or false. Hans' mother is from Japan. Hans' mother is from Japan. False. She is Chinese. She is from China. His grandfather was a farmer. True. They grow cucumbers on their farm. True. Farah's mother was a nurse. Yes, she was a nurse, but now she is a housewife. So that is true. She lives in Dubai. False. She lives in Baghdad. Now, move to the pupil's book. Check my understanding. بما أنه إحنا قرأنا two families وعلقنا عليهم، هسه راح نشيك yes or no. Han is from China. Yes. Ticket. His family are farmers. Yes. The farm grows buffaloes. Buffaloes. الجواميس ما تنزرع. إذن false. Farah is Hans' cousin. Hans' cousin. False. Or no, sorry. Farah's mother is a nurse. She was a nurse. She isn't a nurse. She is a housewife now. No. There are 4 children in Farah's family. Yes. Farah's father lives in Dubai. No. A pilot sits in the cockpit of a plane. Yes. إلى هنا أعزائي التلاميذ تنتهي مراجعة يونت 1 إن شاء الله، وبعد عندنا تكملة إن شاء الله في درس آخر. Thank you for watching and goodbye.